Hi everyone, my name is Melissa McMillan. I'm the makeup artist here at Ayla, and I've got Emmy here to model for me today. I'm going to be walking you through how to do an eye with our exciting new Eye of Horus cosmetics. We're going to be using a little bit of the foundation to prime the lid. We're going to show you their pencil eyeliner, which is a really wonderful pencil. They have a really great liquid liner I'm going to introduce you today as well. We're also going to do a little bit on Emmy's brows and some mascara today. All right, so first I'm going to prime Emmy's lid with Eye of Horus's Ritual Skin Foundation Stick. This one makes a really great eyeshadow primer because it's more matte, but beautiful all over the face as well. So I'm just taking a little bit on my fingertip, and I'm just gonna gently pat that in on her lid. And then I'm gonna use their really nice concealer brush here to do some nice blending. So we've got a good canvas for everything else we're gonna do today. Beautiful. All right, next we're gonna do just a little bit of shadow. This is totally optional, but they have some really beautiful eyeshadow palettes. So for today, since we're focusing on eyeliner, I'm just gonna do a single color from my palette here. It's a nice neutral shade. And we're gonna get that from the lashes up to the crease. This is really great for folks that have a little bit of a hooded eye. Emmy has a little bit of a hood here. So I'm not gonna be doing a lot of crease color. We're just gonna be focusing on a nice lighter, brighter shade on her lid. Now for this side, I'm going to use the Goddess pencil in a nice dark chocolatey brown. The name of the color is just brown. Now we're gonna trace right along her lash line here, and I'm not pushing down hard. We're using a very light hand. And this is great for folks that want some definition here, but don't necessarily want something as dramatic as a black. Now that I've got it applied, I'm gonna take the opposite side of the pencil here and just gently retrace my step to kind of soften everything. But then at the edge of the lash line here, I am gonna pull it out just a little bit further. So I'm getting a teeny little bit of a wing that's gonna lift her eye and make it look more open. This is a great way to do kind of a mini cat eye on someone that has a little bit of a hooded eye. But it doesn't turn out to be that 1950s retro big dramatic cat eye. So open Emmy and take a look at that. So you can see we've got something very wearable, very pretty. You could do this for every day at the office and still be very appropriate. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of mascara on this eye and then a little bit of eyebrow. And on her other eye, we're gonna demo the liquid liner, which we're all very excited about. Just grab a mascara spoolie here. Now the mascara by Eye of Horus we're all very excited about. This one has great staying power, which is a real challenge with natural mascara. You really want to make sure we're gentle to that sensitive eye area. Look down for me, keep your eyes open, perfect. And I'm always going to start by applying from the top down and then come up from the bottom. And the reason we're doing this is because that's going to create a lot more lift. So it's almost like her eyelashes have been curled without having to use a lash curler. Now they do have a really great eyelash curler, that's always an option. But if you're in a hurry, always apply from the top, then come up from the bottom and wiggle. And we're going to get a really nice lift. Keep them open, but look down for me.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. All right, there we go. Now we can go a little bit more dramatic if we want. Emmy usually likes to keep her makeup fairly natural, so we've got a fairly light application of the mascara, but you can see we've got a lot more volume, length, and curl. Beautiful. And then let's get something on your eyebrows. So Eye of Horus's eyebrow pencils are great. I really like these a lot. These have a really interesting kind of triangular tip. So it allows you to draw on little hairs, but also create a more shadow kind of effect in areas where we have more sparsity. So for Emmy, she's got great brows. We're just gonna come in and draw in a few hairs here at the front where we have a little bit of gap, and that's okay. Everybody has a couple little gaps here and there. And then over here at the tail, we've got a little bit more sparsity, which is normal. Most people have a little more sparsity in the second half of the brow. So I'm still drawing on some hairs with this light application using the thinnest point, but I'm also going to use the wider point on this second half just to get a little bit more filled in. There we go. Beautiful. So you can see we were able to do a little less at the front and a little bit more at the tip with ease. And this product just makes it so simple to get that perfect effect, but gorgeous. On our other eye, we're gonna use our liquid, which I'm excited to show. So again, we're going to start with the concealer kind of approach. This is actually a foundation that can double as a concealer, which is one of the things I love about a nice foundation stick like this. We're just gonna apply a little bit with the fingertip, and then I'm gonna use their beautifully angled concealer brush to get a nice blend, make sure we're covering the whole lid here. Beautiful. It's great for getting in that inner corner, which can be a little tough to do with your fingertips. So I love this as a concealer brush. Now on this side, we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna do just the liquid eyeliner. So we've got a really nice felt tip. It's wide, which makes it easy to hold. So this is a very easy liquid liner to use. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use my fingertip to kind of steady my hand, my pinky finger out here. A great trick you can use on yourself. And we're starting from that inner corner of the lash line, going out. And then just for fun, to show you what this one can really do, we're gonna do a little baby cat eye by re-angling and pointing the tip outward. I'm using the tip of her eyebrow as a reference point, and I wanna point to that tip of her eyebrow. So we're just gonna touch down right here and then draw back. There we are. And then we're just gonna fill in any little gaps. And you can see this is very, very smooth to work with. All right, and this is also great for hooded eyes because this has great staying power. So Emmy's not gonna have to worry about it transferring up here in the crease like we see with a lot of other liquid liners out there. But you can see we've got just a little bit of a wingtip happening here. And then Emmy, open for me, take a peek. Beautiful, so we can still see that. Just got a nice little flick. So perfect way to do a little bit of a cat eye. That's a very current type of cat eye. It looks very modern without sacrificing because of a little bit of a hood. Now we'll do a little mascara on this side again to finish off this eye. And this is a great everyday look as well. You notice we didn't do any eyeshadows. We're just focusing on that little bit of drama at the lash line. We'll do a little bit of mascara and then a fun lip color and some eyebrows. And as long as Emmy's got her sunblock on, she is ready to go out the door. Again, we're always starting from the top, depositing that product. Then I'm coming up from the bottom and wiggling to really spread it out and get that lift and curl that we want. Beautiful. Thank you for your patience, Emmy. I know it's a little weird when people are messing with their eyeballs. There we go.
I have easily watering eyes. So.
That is A-okay.
Sorry for making it difficult.
No, not difficult at all. And then let's just throw a little bit of something on your eyebrows. And again, we've got this nice triangular tip. I'm gonna use the thinnest part at the front of the brows and just draw on some hairs. We're in the color taupe here for Emmy. This is a great color for blondes or even anyone that's tending toward gray. It's just a little bit more warm. So we're just drawing on those hairs. And then I'm using the second half of it. It's a little bit wider and fatter on the second half of the eyebrow where we have a little more filling to do. And just lengthening that brow, a little touch, filling in those gaps. We've got a nice natural brow. So both beautiful eyes on both sides. On this side, we've got a little bit of shadow. We've also got the pencil eyeliner. And then on this side, we did the liquid eyeliner for a little bit of a more dramatic effect, but both gorgeous, both very easy to wear day and night.